And welcome to the CP TikTok Challenge Show.
Our goal is to spread awareness, inclusion, and acceptance about individuals with cerebral palsy.
CP Bisako. So Avi, tell us, how can we help these 25 underprivileged children?
Well, all you have to do is donate a wheelchair, brand new or used.
Or you could donate 1 million rupiah or any other amount that's comfortable to you.
Any amount that's comfortable. Just check out the links below for PayPal or the BCA and transfer what you can. Every little bit makes a difference, guys.
So why don't you tell them what we'll be having on our show today?
Well, we're going to have people from all walks of life. Students of Saraswati Learning Center with their families.
Let's get some families with CP individuals and also the teachers.
Therapists. And pretty much anybody with a creative idea who can push this out there, make a fun video and spread CP awareness.
Wonderful.
So Inayan, why don't you tell these people, what's this show going to be about?
Well, Avi, there's going to be a bit of dancing, there's going to be some sign language, there's going to be some inspirational talks, and also some really cool viral TikTok videos that you got to get out there and post to the world.
Make it viral, guys.
All
CP
the way.
awareness, hashtag. Let's start with Jenny, supporting her own CP warrior, followed by the Cool Shade team and the Jellyfish team.
18 years ago, when we discovered that our son has a condition called cerebral palsy, it literally turned our worlds upside down. At that time, I was living in West Africa, and my husband and I, along with our families, made a joint decision that I would take the triplet boys and travel across the world to a place where I could get better treatment and better therapies for our son. Now, this was not easy by a long shot. There was a lot of sacrifices that had to be made, but we knew that in order for our son to thrive, these were the sacrifices that we needed to make together. It isn't easy finding out that your child has special needs or a disability. It's a huge blow because when we're pregnant, this is not what we're expecting. But we didn't allow ourselves to go into a dark place. It can happen. Some people go into the place where it's why me and how could this happen and why my child and what am I going to do? It's very easy to go there. And then what happens is that you're of no help to yourself, neither are you helping your child. So we went the other way. We embraced the situation for what it was, we accepted things as they were, and we decided to educate ourselves and learn about this condition so that we would be able to provide everything that our son needed. Now, two things that I would like to share with you that really helped me. Individually, this is what I found helped. The first thing was early intervention. As soon as we found out, we didn't waste any time. We didn't allow ourselves into pretending that this didn't exist or that it would go away or, maybe hiding away from the situation, not wanting to expose ourselves to people's judgment. We were out there with our son, learning, growing, providing. And the sooner you can offer help to your child, the sooner you can find a center or doctors or therapists who can help you. That is one of the best things that you can do for your child. The second thing that for me was the hugest help was having a brilliant support system. There is no way that anybody can do this on their own. It is difficult, and making sure that you have a circle of people who will help you, even not physically, but being there for moral support, with advice, just be there as a shoulder to cry on when you need to, that can be the biggest comfort to you, and it will help you throughout your journey. Our journey has been 18 and a half years long, and through this journey we have learned so much as a family. We have grown so much. Before having our son Nesta, we didn't even realize how this world around us does not accommodate for people in wheelchairs. Everything is structured for people with 2 legs, not 4 wheels. So that has made us stronger. It has made us more adamant to change this world, to make things more inclusive, to open up possibilities for our Nesta and for so many other children out there. Today, I wear green to support Cerebral Palsy Awareness Day, to help make this world more inclusive for Nesta, my son, and for so many other children just like him. As a family, our wish is for this world to be more inclusive. Our son has this amazing, beautiful, big, huge, warm spirit with so many ambitions. There are so many things he wants to do. He wants to be a taxi driver sometimes. He wants to be a chef. He wants to work in a cafe. He wants to be a teacher. And it's our mission to make all of his dreams and more come true. And you can join us and help him and so many others by helping to raise awareness in your city, in your town, in your country. Every little step makes a difference. Every small thing you do can open up a whole new world for our children. At the end of the day, what do all children want? They want to be loved, they want to love, and they want to be doing everything that everybody else can do, and we can make this happen. So join me in this cerebral palsy awareness journey to make this world a better place for all our children.
Me said, ho, ho. Daylight come and me wanna go home.
Yeah, what a piece of dilemma. The money supply.
Please on the track.
From near and far, request me banana. Me a the girl them banana farm. Do all of them a request me banana. Daylight come and them no want them. Like them way.
With it, group drop.
Daylight come and them no want go home. Yeah. Daylight come and them no want go home. Daylight come and them no want go.
Umur.
Oh my god, did you see Jenny? The
Oh,
last two videos? That was just
My mind is blown, man. It is
crazy,
blown.
crazy. But wait. Tell me again, Avi, how can we help those 25 individuals?
Anayat, you're so forgetful. Listen, all you have to do is donate some money, any amount of money, or a brand new wheelchair,
Or used. Correct.
Just hit any amount on your phone and send it to the BNE account below or PayPal.
Thanks, Avi. It's quite easy, actually. So what's coming up next?
Yo, we got Mr. Victor, who's a proud parent of another CP warrior.
And then we have the dynamic group champions.
Dynamite!
Alright, let's do it. And the championship group.
The champions gang, Anayat.
Let's
The
do it.
champion
Sorry,
gang.
the gang, their group. Their gang,
Champion
not a
gang group.
Done.
Champion gang.
Let's move on to it.
Go on, champions.
Hello, my name is Victor Havel. I am Adam Maximilian Havel's father, and I'm here to make this video for CP Awareness Day. I found out that Adam had CP actually very early when he was just beginning to crawl. Adam did not actually begin walking until like a year later. He would literally drag himself almost like a paraplegic his legs would stay straight, and he would drag himself using his upper body along the floor while his twin brother Aaron was already walking and crawling. So we knew something was wrong with Adam's lower body, but we didn't really know what it was. We thought maybe he's just delayed because he was very premature, both he and his twin brother. But one thing about Adam is that he was born dead. They had to resuscitate him, and so the lack of oxygen to the brain for about 50 seconds was what we believe what caused his CP after the research that I found. So when we found out that he had CP, I was actually angry. I thought the doctors were just making something up, and that they were just not looking at it thoroughly enough, not looking at Adam's case thoroughly enough. I thought he was autistic myself. I personally just felt that he was autistic, but not with cerebral palsy. And it was never a problem to accept my child, because I believe no matter what my child looks like or how what kind of condition he suffers from, I believe he's a gift from God, and so I accept him as he is, regardless of how he's born. I never had a problem accepting the child. The biggest challenge would be communication with him, because he thinks very differently and understands information very differently than normal children do, so you have to kind of speak a special family code language with him for him to grasp what it is we're trying to say. So sometimes that can be a bit rough. My message would be to accept the blessing of your child, and I do believe God blesses families with humility and with happiness if they're willing to sacrifice for their children. Having special needs children has really been a blessing for me, because it has taught me the value of family and how to appreciate the simple things. The biggest fear I have is how will Adam take care of himself later on when I'm already too old to take care of him. So the way I'm dealing with that is I'm planning things out financially so that someone can be here with him if anything ever happens to me. So that's all I have to say.
Like dynamite, this is so watch me break the face, set the night alight. Shining through the city with the little fucking soul. Someone's like it up like dynamite. Bila kau merasa hidupmu ada yang kurang, bila kau merasa penuh keterbatasan, tak ada manusia yang sempurna. Bangkitkan semangatmu dan katakan, aku bisa terbang tinggi, aku bisa bahagia, aku bisa gapai mimpi, aku bisa gapai cita. Aku bisa terbang tinggi, aku bisa bahagia, aku bisa gapai mimpi, aku bisa gapai cita. Aku bisa. Jangan kau merasa hidupmu tak berdaya, jangan kau merasa hidupmu tak ada guna. Tak ada manusia yang sempurna. Bangkitkan semangatmu dan katakan, aku bisa terbang tinggi, aku bisa bahagia, aku bisa gapai mimpi, aku bisa gapai cita. Aku bisa terbang tinggi, aku bisa bahagia, aku bisa gapai mimpi, aku bisa gapai cita. Aku bisa terbang tinggi, aku bisa bahagia, aku bisa gapai mimpi, aku
aku bisa gapai cita. Aku bisa terbang tinggi, aku bisa bahagia. Aku bisa gapai mimpi, aku bisa gapai cita. Aku bisa terbang tinggi, aku bisa bahagia. Aku bisa gapai mimpi, aku bisa gapai cita. Aku bisa. Aku bisa.
Oh my God, Mr. Victor, that was amazing. Such beautiful, inspirational words. And those two performances before that, wow, that was really great. Mind-blowing. Just blew
Mind-blowing.
us out of here, right?
No, I'm mind blown, man. I'm having so much fun right now watching
Yeah.
these shows. It's amazing. Yeah. So, Inayat, why don't you tell them once again, what do we need to do? How can we support this cause, man?
See, I'm not so forgetful. I remember you gotta donate a new wheelchair or a
Oh.
used one.
Yes.
And
And any amount of money that we can work towards supplying 25 wheelchairs to underprivileged children out there.
but that's not all, guys. That's not all. Because you know what we're gonna do this Saturday? Today, we're gonna light up the world green, and we need
Oh,
your
yeah.
help. We need your help, guys. We gotta go green. You gotta go green everywhere. Your house, your office. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna light up the MRT at Bundaran HI, and we're gonna
The
paint
city of Jakarta, like Bundaran Ai, is going to be green.
not only Bundaran HI, Avi, you gotta help, and you gotta go green. Your house,
Oh,
your
yeah.
lights, everything. Paint it all green because we're going for CP awareness
Jakarta is going green, guys.
this Saturday. Let's do it, guys.
All right, guys, the show's not over yet. I would like to introduce you to another very special person, mother of a CP angel. Missy will be followed by a beautiful performance by Aryan, Zubin, and Valerie of a song they've composed and written themselves. Guys, listen to the words. It's just beautiful. Lost for words.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, saya Meilana, mama dari Liga Daru Energia kelas 1A. Jadi saya mau bercerita, pertama kali Daru mengalami CP ya, itu pertama dia didiagnosa meningitis waktu umur 4 bulan. Jadi dia mengalami kejang waktu itu di umur 4 bulan. Lalu diagnosanya adalah meningitis. Lalu sempat dirawat 1 bulan di ICU, dan setelah itu ternyata ada gejala sisa, yaitu untuk motorik kiri, dan waktu itu yang paling berasa motorik kirinya. Jadi dia motorik kirinya lemes gitu, nggak gerak. Nah, sampai sekarang motorik kiri Daru itu masih masih belum kembali normal. Jadi tangan dan kaki kirinya belum bisa digunakan dengan maksimal. Nah, selain itu yang berasa sekarang untuk bicaranya Daru memang mengalami keterlambatan, karena untuk pengucapan beberapa kata dia masih belum bisa mengucapkan dengan jelas. Waktu pertama kali mengetahui, tentu saja perasaan sebagai orang tua sedih ya, sedih karena memang melihat ada bagian tertentu dari tubuh anak yang tidak bisa dipakai dengan semestinya gitu. Tapi ya karena itu sudah menjadi bagian dari takdir yang harus kami jalani, ya kami mencoba mengupayakan yang terbaik untuk kesembuhan Daru. Nah, di sini tantangan yang dihadapi mungkin ketika anak itu melihat orang lain bisa melakukan hal-hal yang tidak bisa dia lakukan, itu dia akan berusaha untuk bisa melakukannya. Jadi di sini kami melihat Daru tidak pernah melihat itu sebagai tantangan gitu, tapi dia melihat itu sebagai suatu hal yang juga harus bisa dia taklukkan gitu. Jadi misalnya di umur 3 tahun itu oleh dokter dia belum disarankan untuk bisa berjalan, untuk banyak berjalan, karena nanti posisinya tidak bagus ya posisi jalannya. Tapi karena dia melihat orang lain bisa berjalan, dia mulai berlatih berjalan dengan sendirinya. Nah, itu mungkin hal-hal yang akhirnya menguatkan kami orang tuanya bahwa memang anaknya sangat bersemangat dan dia anaknya selalu ceria gitu ya. Jadi itu yang membuat kami lebih bersemangat lagi untuk Daru ini bisa lebih melihat ability-nya, jadi melihat kemampuannya dibanding kita terfokus pada disability-nya. Nah, ini juga mungkin untuk semangat juga untuk teman-teman yang lain, bahwa apapun tantangan kita, apapun hambatan kita, itu tidak bisa menghalangi keinginan kita untuk bisa seperti yang lain. Ya, mungkin itu aja dari kami. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
You wanna get up, get down like this.
Down, pitch black, cast away to a sea of warmth. Clock stop, hold back, down the unbeaten track. I'm on the street, no one looks at me. I'm unprepared, 'cause no one cares. Their lenses off, just lucid eyes. I'm surprised, 'cause this is life. Normal conversations, the same locations, some new vibrations. But I open my eyes, face stuck in a smile. Green ribbons hold my heart, they blind my eyes, but I can finally see that we're singing for the children, something louder, being prouder, standing taller, waving flags with no proportions, love with no distortions, barriers behind me, labels don't stick, waving flags with no proportions, love with no distortions, bridges built for me, keys that fit. Switch up, bright white, guide me back to the shore. Time sprints, catch up, no sense of left or right. Stars trip the moon, stuck in the sand. I'm alive, 'cause love is life. But I open my eyes, face stuck in a smile. Green ribbons hold my heart, they blind my eyes, but I can finally see that we're singing for the children, something louder, being prouder, standing taller, waving flags with no proportions, love with no distortions, barriers behind me, labels don't stick, waving flags with no proportions, love with no distortions, bridges built for me. Take away one ocean drop, levels change and the current stops, so hold out your heartstrings, let them run, push down the walls, break it all. children.
Those three kids from Beacon Academy singing the song Labels. That was amazing, guys. I didn't know you had so much talent here in Indonesia.
Yeah, those are some really talented kids.
But Avi, what do we need to remind them about again?
Guys, in case you forgot, we're out here to buy 25 wheelchairs for underprivileged kids with cerebral palsy.
New or used, guys. New or used. And you gotta donate 1 million or anything that's comfortable for you to
the number below, PayPal or to the BNE account. Guys, it is a privilege of mine to introduce to you Ms. Reshma, the founder and principal of Saraswati Learning Center, who's been a real driving force behind these kids, you know, and sharing this whole philosophy about inclusion and awareness and you know, getting Jakarta lit up all green. This is all her. So guys, please lend an ear to Ms. Reshma.
Hi, my name is Reshma. I'm the founder of Saraswati Learning Center, and this is Rena, who's my cousin's sister. Well, I would like to take some of your time to share with you my journey with Rena. I grew up with Rena and I saw how Rena was, what difficulty she went through. She's not able to speak, she's not able to walk. She can walk a little bit, but then she needs to sit down again. So her gross motor, her big muscles are not really developed. As you can see, her neck has also is quite weak. We need to keep on lifting it up a little bit. And I saw the struggles she went through. We would be walking, we would be doing the zebra crossing, and in the middle of the road, then she would just sit down. Because she was not able to speak, we never knew what she wanted, and I also never knew what she wanted. But the key there was always patience. Patience was always required to just wait and try to understand what she wanted to say. I saw her parents fear and worry as well, because it was not easy for parents as well to see their child, especially Rena, not being able to express what she wanted to say, what she felt or what she wanted. Everything was a very big question mark for them. And not knowing what your child wants, we as parents, we then feel helpless and we don't know what to do for our child. Well, the only thing we want to do is only give the best. I saw all of these things, but I also saw as a child when I was growing with Rena, I also saw that the seed of belief was very important. My uncle, he really believed in Rena. And he showed so much love to her, so much love to her. He spoke to her like she was a normal person. He loved her and he took her everywhere. He would tell her, Rena, come on, open the door, open the door. He would repeat one instruction 5 to 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, and finally the 50th time, she could do it. Me seeing his struggle with his belief and faith, hope, love, everything towards Rena, I grew in this circle of belief that, you know what, all individuals are abled. And they never told me that Rena had cerebral palsy or my cousin sister had cerebral palsy. They just told me, hey, she's your, you know, my parents told me she's your cousin, play with her, and I would just play with her. We would wear the same clothes to celebrate Diwali, and we would play ball game because she loved ball games and she loves this donut game and everything. So I was just exploring with her. But how did I know that what was she going through? She showed me so much love that I never knew she was in pain or what she's going through. She's so loving. She would hug me, give me kisses, and whenever I would tell her, come, let's go to the bathroom, and she would come with me. All she needed was love and patience, and have the faith in her that yes, she can do it. I also saw my aunt's worry, a mother's worry, a mother's self-blame act, saying to herself that, Why? Why did I allow this to happen? Why did my daughter receive lack of oxygen when I delivered her? Her amniotic fluid already broke, her bag already broke, and it was time for her to deliver. But the doctor said, no, you had to wait, and she waited 24 hours until her amniotic fluid actually dried up. So how would oxygen enter Rena's brain? And everything was normal all throughout the pregnancy. Just at that moment, God was the one who just decided that, this was God's plan. Whatever said and done, the worries, the fear, everything was there with her, and maybe there with every parent till today. But they as parents, and I saw them, they never left the belief behind, the faith, the love, the patience for Rena. And for that basis, that's why Rena showed so much love as well, and gave me so much guidance, and gave all of us in the family so much inspiration that, hey, I can do it, you can too. So today on World Cerebral Palsy Day, I would want you all to take some time out and reflect and bring your awareness. When you meet an individual with cerebral palsy, do think, do see their abilities, not their disabilities. Thank you, everybody.
The brain is the most important part of our body. It controls our thought and our movement. Cerebral palsy, or CP in short, is an umbrella term covering a wide range of cerebral disorders. Cerebral means brain. Palsy is paralysis. Therefore, the word cerebral palsy means a brain disease causing paralysis or a loss of control. The effects of cerebral palsy can range from mild to severe depending on the part of the body damaged and the severity of the damage. So what causes cerebral palsy? It is caused due to the damage in the early development of the brain. The causes of cerebral palsy can range from before birth, which is a prenatal cause, to during birth, which is perinatal cause, to after birth, which is a postnatal cause. The prenatal causes are infection, where the mother passes the infection to the fetus; hypoxia, where the placenta is unable to pass on the oxygen to the baby. Premature babies are also at risk of developing cerebral palsy. Genetics is also a cause for cerebral palsy, but it is very rare. The second is the perinatal cause. Hypoxia during the birthing process is where the baby does not get enough oxygen, which causes cerebral palsy. Infections, which is passed down by the mother while giving birth to the child, is also a cause. In postnatal causes, which happens in the first few years after birth, there is trauma, which may happen due to accidents, injury, or even drowning. Second, it can be infections like meningitis. There are 4 types of cerebral palsy. First, spastic cerebral palsy. Second, ataxic cerebral palsy. Third, dyskinetic cerebral palsy. Fourth, there is a mixed type of cerebral palsy. Spastic cerebral palsy causes the muscles to be very tight and stiff. The children with this type of cerebral palsy have a scissor gait, where your knees and thighs are constantly touching each other. These children may also walk on their toes due to stiff calf muscles. The second type is the ataxic cerebral palsy. Ataxic cerebral palsy causes shaky and uncoordinated movements. This type of shaky movements may cause the child to fall. He may be unable to walk. He may hold things with his hands but may drop. Unable to control his head, his mouth, his body is also part of ataxic cerebral palsy. In dyskinetic cerebral palsy, the children have involuntary movements which may be stiff or floppy. The children having dyskinetic cerebral palsy may get their arms or legs twisted, especially when they are trying to move them, which may cause them uncomfort. Sometimes they may have a difficult time opening and closing their fingers and are unable to hold things. These involuntary movements become worse when the person is stressed, upset, or anxious. The child may get affected with any type of cerebral palsy. Sometimes their one limb may get affected, which is called monoplegia, or two parts of their body may get affected, which is diplegia. It can be two legs, two hands, or one side of their body. Or it could be their whole body, which is quadriplegia, where all four limbs get affected. Along with the different types of cerebral palsy, the children may face other difficulties like sleep disorders, eating difficulties, learning difficulties, pain in their whole body due to stiffness. We must remember that even though the damage with cerebral palsy is permanent and not curable, it is treatable. It is very important that symptoms of cerebral palsy are recognized early and early intervention is given to the child. Treatment involves a team of specialists coming together, like the neurologist, the doctor, the occupational therapist, the speech therapist, special educator, the rehabilitation therapist. They come together and they work on the child's strength, muscle tone, speech, and all other aspects to improve the child's quality of life, making the child an individual, a functional individual.
They blind my eyes, but I can finally see that we're singing for the children, something louder, being prouder, standing taller, waving flags with no proportions, love with no distortions, barriers behind me, labels don't stick, waving flags with no proportions, love with no distortions, bridges built for me.
Me, or I think she like me. Molly rocks in my green tea. Pussy boy, get out my way. I'll run up that jet before I run any phase. Killing shit. She put my ass to bed. Oh yeah, he don't like me, cause I fuck his wifey. Yeah, she wanna ride me, or I think she like me. Molly rocks in my green tea. Pussy boy, get out my way. I'll run up that jet before I run any phase. Killing shit for fun, but
Alright guys, we now have a special shout out to Reshma. Oh my god, all of this put together by her and her wonderful team, the parents, the teachers from the whole Saraswati school and the Saraswati community. Guys, big shout out to you.
Thanks, Reshma.
Everyone really enjoyed it and it's going to such a good cause. And what's the cause, Avi?
Guys, in case you have not done this already, here are the numbers below. please go in and donate whatever you can. Our target is to raise enough money to buy just 25 wheelchairs.
Or donate a wheelchair, new or used, to us. It goes a long way. It helps these 25 underprivileged kids. Well, right now, Avi and myself, what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up our phones and we're gonna introduce you to
our CP hero,
Mr. Nesta Amar.
He is one of the most amazing people in our lives. Teaches me something new every day. He's funny, smart, so witty. You're gonna love this, guys.
And our last performance for tonight is the Fortnite team, guys.
Fortnite, baby, Fortnite!
I am a power. I am a candidate called your body. I want the world to know I'm like everybody else. I love cooking, I love painting, and I love baking with my mother. And I love putting cookies all day at work. To my body day. And to about that, by wearing green. My little small eclipse, so I can live a full life. What to do? I want to be able to do everything that all of you do. Go green on CP1, on World CP1 Day.
Nesta, how great was he?
Mantap loh, Mr. Nesta Amar, mantap banget.
Amazing, but that Fortnite team as well, they came in, showed some great stuff.
Yeah, man.
Big shout out to them. Have you any more shout outs?
Yeah, man, I would just like to thank everybody for everything they've done tonight. And, you know, one more time, guys, if you haven't already,
you gotta donate 1 million or anything you can afford, guys. It's for a good cause. You've seen the cause, you've heard the cause, and they're all around us, all these beautiful kids.
Yeah,
so guys, please, new wheelchair or old wheelchair, because CP bisa ko.
Let's take this viral.
Aku pandang kelip bintang menjauh di sana. Saya ku dengar melodi cinta yang menggema.
Kenapa kamu pakai baju hijau? Kamu mau jadi tanaman? Kita pakai baju hijau karena lagi dukung si Nesta, the CP Warrior. Itu apa? CP itu singkatan dari Cerebral Palsy, yang adalah penyakit lumpuh otak yang dapat mengganggu koordinasi dan gerakan tubuh. Oh gitu. Dan di Indonesia ada 150.000 kasus per tahun. Saraswati Learning Center Indonesia lagi mengumpulkan dana buat membeli perlengkapan anak yang menderita CP. Aku juga mau donasi dong. Hah? Beneran? Iyalah. Yay, go green for Nesta. Hit it!